to the group from Newton County.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Michael Neves, and this is my fellow classmate, Robert Wyatt. And we will be presenting Newton County Career Technical Center's GIS, Mars 3 GIS presentation.
Our first objective was to find out what our needs were in our county. Miss Addie, our teacher, attended a meeting with other local officials discussing Newton County's GIS needs. Jackson State National Center of Biodefense Communication was there to help coordinate, train, and equip. Help coordinate training and equipment needs for these projects. There were several areas that were addressed, but mapping catered fire hydrants seemed to be the one that was needed most and to be addressed fastest. Mr. Galloway acknowledged that our technology application class would be handling mapping projects. This would save our local officials time and allow us to get out of our classroom settings and form community service projects for our county. On Friday, the JSU came to our classroom live, along with Greg Galloway, Ron Davis, Buster Bounds, and other local officials, and provided training on their Trimble units and the Discover Mississippi software.
For our training, the time that we spent in class, it was boring. So we needed to know exactly how to operate equipment and all the information that was going to be processed into our software. So we learned about our devices and how to correctly match the Trimble units and how to connect our cameras to the units. So after we learned all that, we got to go outside and put what we learned to the test. And we did this by going around our road test center and just applying a few dummy points like the garbage or a tree or a playground for the kids. And while we were doing that, we figured out that it's not easy to hold the GIS unit and try to connect the camera to it at the same time. So we figured it would just work better if we worked in pairs of two. So the next day, which was Saturday, we found out that it was supposed to rain. Good, my hair. And we had close to 120 fire hydrants left, so we split our whole group into like two teams. And Mr. Galloway, he brought 2 ATVs for us to use. And our trainers from JSU came back to help us with any technical issues that we might have had or could have had. And so the first team, it was Miss Addie. It was Miss Addie. Robert J. and Trey, and Ryan, from Mr. Ron Davis. On one of the ATVs, on the other one, it was me, Janisa, Mr. Galloway, Lanier, which is the other JSU official, and Tyler. And like, when we were outside finding the points, before we went, we just decided to divide the city into sections, and then just figure out who would map which section, since it would just be easier and more time consuming. And while we were mapping, it started to rain, and the ATVs don't have any rain coverage on them. So we had to pull over and wait, like underneath the doctor's office, I think it was, until the rain stopped. And then when the rain finally did stop, I think my ATV, I don't know what was wrong with it, but it quit. So we wouldn't want to use her for a few minutes. So after like, well, about 5, 10 minutes later, a policeman came by and asked what was wrong, and he had to give us some jumps. So after that, we got to go finish our project. And we finally got to meet up with the other group. And when we met up with them, it was one last fire hydrant that we were looking for, and we never really could find it because I don't know if it's under a brush pile or what, but we never did get to it. And they said we could, we didn't have to really worry about it since we got everything else, and that we could come back if we wanted to at a later time just to see where it was. After we got done with our project, we gave all the, we put the information on the Mississippi Discovery site, and like a week later, I think, Miss Aggie, she showed us this project, and it was kind of exciting for me because I could say that I went out and I helped for my community to save them money on their fires and insurance. And I put something on, we put something on Google Earth, something a lot of people look at, like a big name. In a way, it's kind of like working with someone famous, but it's not really a person. So,
Our next project will start late this month or early next month. We're thinking of mapping all the houses in Union, which is a town pretty close to where we are, that help with the 911 address system.
entrepreneurship.
Opportunities while showing our map to our principal at Career Center, who happens to also be a volunteer fireman. He thought that it would be a great idea for us to map all fire hydrants in our whole county as a community project. This would help the firemen by showing them the best location to set up when they're called to assist a fire that's outside their district. And it would also lower the residents' fire insurance rate by knowing the location of hydrants. We'd like to thank y'all for paying attention, giving us y'all's time.